Hello again, Aluma fans. We're going to move on to the second tutorial, looking a little bit more into extraction. You'll recall we started here inside the Aluma dashboard with the Getting Started guide. So that was a command line interface, etc. We installed the sample documents, and then we ran some pretty nifty extraction on 5 of those sample documents, the dive records. So we're on now the extract data using modules. Although we did some of that already, we're going to dive a little bit deeper and maybe get into some of the more programmatic stuff, creating some Json templates and so on that you can use to create these extractors and specify some of the locale and options that you have available within those JSONs. So this is what we did. You recall we ran that command, extract dive record, from the examples that we specified, those PDFs in that folder, and we got that information back. So now we're going to look at extractor templates, which are these JSON objects. And let's have a think. Yeah, so we can go ahead and run through this stuff and just take a little look. So we have to start with see Aluma delete extractor dive record. Okay, and then create an extractor template containing name and write this to a file. Okay, so this time the syntax is a bit different. If you recall last time when we created the extractor, we said, Aluma, please create the extractor. Oops, let's get that back. Windows. Aluma, create the extractor template. No, create extractor from modules. Here we go. Create this extractor dive record from those modules. This time we're creating an extractor template using these modules. So we're not specifying the extractor template name until the end. So let's copy that string. Have we deleted the extractor dive record? Let's see. I think we have. If not, let's make sure that we have. And we can be lazy and just copy the string. Control V. See if it's gone. Yes, it was there and now it has gone, so that's cool. So we're going to go ahead and run this extractor template. Something to know here, I've created a little handy batch file to log into Aluma. So I've put the client ID and the client secret keys in there and just created a little batch file, and that's on my desktop. So when I run that, I get straight into here and I don't have to go through the interaction of logging in and putting in that secret. It's quite laborious. Obviously this is a bit of a security risk, so I'm not going to open this file up for you guys to see. But that does contain my client ID and client secret, so be a little bit careful with that one, but it does save you an awful lot of time, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? So we've deleted the extractor. We're now going to copy the string to create this JSON file. So there's my copy command. Do that. It said yes, you copied that. And then we can paste into here with the old Control V and my sausage fingers again. Let's see what happens. By the way, because I invoked the command line from the desktop, this file that gets created, this JSON file, should appear on the desktop. Cool. Yeah, we have something that looks like a JSON file. Yep. I've associated with Notepad++. I'm sure as developers you would be very familiar with this as a utility. So here we have some JSON. Let's see what we've got to do with it now. Key. Open it in a template in an editor. Yeah, we've done that. It sort of looks like that. Does it look like that? Yes, it does look exactly like that. That's cool. And then we've got a locale string there. That's obviously the target here. Alright, okay. So we've got to specify a locale of en-us. So I'm going to edit that JSON. And I'm going to type in en-us. Save that file down. Just make sure that we've done it. Let's make sure we've done that. Yep, that's cool. So that's done. Let's go back to here. Let's create a new extractor from the template file. Okay, so create the extractor from the template, that one. Okay, that looks sensible. Control V. Oh, okay. It failed, and it failed because it's an invalid module. Aluma date of birth needed a locale, and we haven't got a date of birth locale, so let's have a little look at that. Locale for date of birth. Yes, I have. Did I save it? Try it again. Okay. I didn't commit the notepad changes to the file, so it hadn't actually registered the changes that I'd made. Schoolboy error, again done so you don't have to make those errors. So we should have that extractor, and now we can run that that command line again. I think I've still got that in my buffer. So you remember the pain and misery I went through to find the right path. So somewhere here is there, that one should be right. Cool. So what's happened now? We've got a bunch more information. We've got the date of birth. Because those are American format documents, we specified a locale in the JSON that we use this time to create the extractor. Yeah, the files there, the name, same as before, the SSN same as before, but this time we've got the date of birth. Great. Okay. We've got a bit more work to do here. Extract dive date and dive number. Okay, you remember the files. They had dive date, dive number, dive site. We can use the date module. Okay. Or just copy and paste the whole contents of the template. Well, let's do that. Okay, because that's got the locale that we changed already. So if I go back to my JSON with that whole string, go in here, Control V, and then we'll save that and go back to here, copy and paste. You must escape any backslashes. So okay, because they're special characters, and we're using a regex there to specify a format. Oh, that's pretty cool. So there's a regex baked into there for the reference number for the keyword. Okay, so we've got to delete the extractor dive record, so we can go ahead and copy that. Okay, Control V. Okay, we've got the OK command, OK feedback anyway. And then we're going to use this one again. So let's give that a bash. Control V. Happy, so that worked well. Let's go ahead and see what we get now then. Wow, cool. It didn't display particularly prettily. Let's do that. Cool. Bunch more information. That's probably as far as we're going to go in this, the second of the third of the training sessions. Hope that was useful. We're going to move on and look more at classification and extraction in the following 2 or 3 videos. But for now, thank you very much.